capitalize and win the game.
You mean today or both?
Today.
Yeah. Is the special team stuff getting concerning as a team?
I mean, with the new way that they have to play special teams, it's kind of difficult. So, I mean, it's kind of everyone getting a feel for it, I would say. I don't think it's I think it's just a learning curve, we're going to try to be better, next week, to capitalize and finish the game. I feel like that was one of our goals this year, is finishing, and we're doing a pretty bad job at finishing.
Kyle said that was his message to the team after, that the finishing wasn't good enough. What else did he say?
Really just letting giving Stafford hope. He kind of took advantage of that, and they was able to capitalize and win the game.
You were on the field. You had to go back on the field after the fake punt. Was there just kind of a change of tone that you felt defensively after they were able to pick that first down up?
Nobody flinched. I mean, we kind of ready. They got us with a good fake. We're just gonna look at it next week and try to be better.
What do you think have been some of the issues as far as teams being able to be successful on the deep balls against you guys?
I'm not sure about that. They just had a good play on, against our defense, that play. So they was able to complete that.
Yeah, and I'm sorry I was late. I'm sorry someone asked you this, but Nick just mentioned that he thought it was important for you guys to really feel the loss this week. Do you feel that last week that was something maybe you didn't really do?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Nick just said that he thought it was really important for you guys to really feel the loss this week, and that he felt that was important to getting better. Do you feel like that was something that maybe didn't happen last week?
I think this loss comes from being too complacent. We was up 14-0. We should have put them away, gave them hope, and they was able to come back and win the game. So I think this got a lot to do with finishing.
Do you feel like you didn't keep the momentum going in the second half?
Yeah, we was able to stamp on their necks, but we didn't get the job done, and really finish in the game. So that's kind of why we came up with an L.
Do you feel it's been a struggle to kind of fully tie the rush and coverage together here at the start of the year?
Oh yeah, I mean it works hand in hand, but some games the rush is not going to get there, or some games the coverage is not going to be excellent, but we still got to execute.
I mean, a bright spot of the game, of course, you lost, but Juwan Jennings, what was he like on the field when you saw him?
Oh man, he had a great game today. I wish we could have pulled the dub off for him to make it even better. But that just shows you, what he can do and how many special players we have around here.
Is there any different mental state that he was in on the sidelines today?
I just believe his number was called and he knew within the week, so he prepared for it.
Anything else?
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Dino.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And every time we show up on Sunday, man, you're gonna get everybody's best shot. It's the NFL, and we all have to be real with that. We have to have the mindset of going and taking it, every Sunday, and nothing's ever gonna be given to us. And so, obviously it's early in the season, but still, like, every game matters. And so, we're just gonna take it one day at a time and not freak out about anything, but at the same time, zone in on the stuff that we need to be better at and actually get better. So, and that starts, tomorrow, watching the film, recovering, and then at practice. So, but we have guys that have been through this kind of stuff before. We have guys that have been through these experiences, and so, we're professionals and we'll regroup. And we got a great culture, a great organization, and we'll move forward.
What can you say about Juwan's performance?
He's a dog, man. Absolutely love Juwan. Just the way he comes in every day and then brings energy to our offense, man, with some huge plays and sparks energy, and just his love for the game, man. You can see it and you feel it when you're on the field with him. So, absolutely love that guy. I'll go to war with him any day of the week.
Can you
I'm sorry if you were asked this already late, but you also talked about feeling the loss, and is this one of the losses that it's important not to flush after 24 hours and to kind of focus on?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a league where you have to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. But for us, it's like, you really have to look at the film and understand, like, all right, what did I not do well, and what did I do well, and what can I continue to get better at? because it's going to show up again in the NFL, man. Stuff happens time and time again, situational football, and so we have to watch this kind of stuff and really get better from it. And it's as simple as that. So Patriots next week are going to be a great team coming in, and we just got to perform better and execute better and watch this film and be hard on ourselves.
Can you take me through that first touchdown? Was that initial read BA, and then you came off of him to go to Juwan?
Yeah. Started with BA, and then you come backside, and JJ like sort of bluffed like he was blocking and slipped up the seam, and he was my second read, and he was wide open. Great play.
Talk with Juwan was, do you almost think that you could have forced it to him on that last possession, or is that just not the way the offense works? Just say, I'm going to throw it to Juwan. He's
On the very last possession?
Yeah.
I mean, there's still progression in the read, depending on what the defense is doing, but, in certain moments, there should be an emphasis on, all right, this is the number one guy in the read, which was Juwan, and we gotta be aggressive with that read. So, but in the heat of the moment, man, it's going fast, and we're just trying to make the best decision for our team and staying on the field and moving the chain. So that's something that I just gotta watch and be better at.
on the deep ball to Ronnie, not trying to throw anybody in, but what did you see there? He clearly was open. I mean, you were kind of buying time there and just saw him come open.
Yeah, he had a double move, and that was the look we wanted, and he got his guy. And by the time I got to him, I think I was just trying to give him a chance, and I don't know if I had enough juice on it just from where I was at in the pocket. So just try to give him a chance, and obviously I think I could still give him a better ball and everything. So, but he's a young guy, I love him, man, and we all got Ronnie's back. So we're going to continue to need him and build him up, and we're all in this together, man. It's a team sport, man. So it's not one play here. It's all of them all put together. So.
BBA obviously have more targets than he's had, I think, in the first few games. Just where are you guys right now? Do you feel like you're a little off still, or is that coming along anymore?
Yeah, I mean, I just think it comes with opportunities that you get in games with looks. It's not so, I'm dropping back and going, oh, we're not ready yet, I'm not going to give the ball. It has nothing to do with that. It's, what's my read? Is it the right look here with BA? Obviously, we're scheming stuff up to get him in a great position to, win and get him the ball. But defenses do a good job of scheming some stuff up, and they get me off the reads, and I go to other guys. So that's just part of the game. It's the nature of it. But we're going to continue to get better and watch this as well, and so that we can both be on the same page. But absolutely love BA. He's working really hard right now, and I can tell you that we're going to continue to grow together. So.
All right, thanks guys. Fred's right. Yeah, no, it was unacceptable. We can't do that. We can't beat ourselves. Can't make those type of mistakes. Again, all three phases got to play better. We'll look at the tape, fix it, and move on.
Is this a lesson you guys needed in finishing?
I mean, ideally you don't want that lesson, right? You feel like you got the right guys in the group. You got enough veteran leadership to understand situations and knowing when to put them away. Obviously, I put a lot on the defense, especially in certain moments, to put them away, and we're unable to do that. But you got to learn from a loss and make the changes. Nobody's gonna feel sorry for you at the end of the day. You got to get back to work and keep chopping.
We've talked a lot about tying rush and coverage together, but where, in your estimation, is the defense in that progression, that effort right now?
I gotta watch it. I feel like there was moments of us doing exactly that, doing it right, and then there's moments of us gotta be better, right? So I gotta watch it and see exactly where we're at.
Fred, you guys were up 14-0, get a stop, and they convert a fake punt, and it seemed like they got into a little rhythm. Could you feel, and Kyle was talking about not giving them any hope, could you feel that at that point they started to get some hope?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, sudden change, you're gonna be in those situations throughout a game, and obviously you don't want to be in that situation, but defensively we can't give up 7 points or 6 points right there. We got to hold them either to a field goal, get a takeaway. We got no takeaways today. Usually if we're minus in the takeaway margin, we're gonna have a hard chance of winning.
Is there a line of overconfidence with this team when you feel like you're off to a big start and just think that we're cool from here?
Honestly, no. I feel like I said, I feel like we got the right guys in the building. Like, it's never a matter of like, man, we're feeling ourselves, thinking that we don't have to continue to work hard and earn it every single Sunday. We got guys who understand the game and understand exactly what we're supposed to do. We just got to play better.
Right, I know you're not saying that examining Brock during the game, but there's a lot of talk about him. He doesn't have this break cast. What's he gonna do? Obviously, you kind of Juwan quite a bit. Were you at all surprised by his overall pretty strong performance?
I'm not surprised at all. I mean, I've always, saying his praises. I'm not surprised. I think he had a heck of a game. Same with Juwan. even though, I'm focused on the defense, I'm still on that sideline watching the offense and seeing him fight for every single bit out there and put on the performance he did. That's exactly why he's, the guy leading us at that position.
How was the communication with Talanoa back in the lineup today?
It was good. Great to have him back. Like I said, I got to watch it and see exactly how things unfolded. But I felt his presence. I felt like he did a good job.
Fred, how do you balance it, having such a tough loss, but also remembering it's week 3 and there's a lot of football left to play?
Yeah, it's tough because you do have to remember that it's early, but at the same time, you can't use that as an excuse to like slack off and like think, oh, we have all this time to get things right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like that was the mindset at all going into this week. We understood the situation and we want to get back on track. It just, we didn't play good enough.
Frederick Williams scored 3 touchdowns for them. Fred, what's his specialty? Why was he able to do it so well?
Yeah, I don't know. I got to watch the film. It didn't feel like we really gave him much of a contested. I feel like a lot of them were walk-ins. Like, we got to be better down there. I got to watch it, but he's a great running back. He earned that.
Or did you just get the win that value there?
Yeah, my ankle got sideswiped from the side. I got to watch it, but it just was a meaningless play. Even having to shoot through the A gap and somebody else shoot through, it just ended up being a bang play.
All right, guys. Appreciate it.